vừa xuống xe bus và mình có cái ticket mình đi vào tham quan cái kỳ quan thế giới rồi đó các bạn ha. Bây giờ mình đang chờ đợi mình đi lên trên kỳ quan thế giới. We already got to Chichen Itza. Now we're just getting in line. We got a ticket, getting in line to go inside. So let's go. Không đâu. Không lưng nè. Đi lên chị. Không sao, không sao. Rồi mình bắt đầu đi vô trong rồi nha. Đi vô chị, đi lẹ lên cái hàng ta trên đó, chị đi lẹ lên nè lên.
This is a little monument given to us by UNESCO, United Nations. It's the declaration of Chichen Itza as Patrimony of Humanity. We are really proud of this, but I'm not only showing you this because of that reason. I'm showing you this because this shows you the right way out, okay? Take a look. This is the main entrance. This is the main exit. We have other entrances and exits. For example, to the hotel zone, emergency exit. We are not interested in those. We're using main entrance. There is also the main exit. In your way out, remember.
Chào các bạn, sau lưng em là cái tháp Chichen Itza ở Mễ Tây Cơ nha các bạn. Đây là một trong kỳ quan thế giới đó các bạn. Everybody, this is Chichen Itza from Mexico. This is one of the world wonder. Please join me today. We are going to tour Chichen Itza in Mexico. Rồi mời các bạn cùng em mình đi tham quan Chichen Itza ở Mexico nha các bạn. Và trước hết thì mình đi theo cái anh tour guide trước để mình hiểu về cái này rồi từ từ mình sẽ đi tham quan sau. Let's follow the tour guides to tour Chichen Itza today. Please follow me.
Itza-Na, God of heaven. Then we have the one that is threatening us to appear today. This is Yum-Chaak, the God of rain. The rain god, Yum-Chaak. Keep this one in mind, we're gonna use it later. Right? Yum-Chaak, God of rain. We also got goddesses. We got two of the most special ones. This is Ixchel, the goddess of medicine and fertility. Every time you see the letter X and that word belongs to the Mayan language, you should pronounce it like SH, like to say shadow or shul in English. So, Shchel, Shtab, Shkaret, Shelha, that's the way to pronounce those words with the letter X. And speaking of Ishtab, that is another goddess. This is Ishtab, the goddess of suicide. Can you see the rope around her neck? She's hanging herself. How come the Mayas used to adore to a suicidal goddess? Because they believed that if you kill yourself in honor to the gods, then you should be with them. After you made that act, you went where the gods are. So suicidal people will sing well seen among the Maya. This is yuncash, they got of corn, they got of maize. You know, with the Mexicans and Central Americans, we love corn. We cannot eat the rest of our food without tortillas. We always make tacos. Fish tacos, chicken tacos, pork tacos, beef tacos, iguana tacos. You're gonna see several iguanas. They taste like chicken. So. Everything we turn it into tacos, and that has a pre-Hispanic origin. The pre-Hispanic cultures used to base their alimentation, their nourishment into corn. They even used to believe in the Mayan myth of the creation that the gods made the humans, that they made our flesh from corn. Imagine how important it was for them in order to believe something like that. Huh? We're kind of children of corn. And this is, for example, Echua, the god of commerce, the god of merchants. When the people from the upper classes decided that way, this used to become a place of commerce. Merchants from all over the Mayan world used to come over here in order to trade their products. We're going to speak about commerce later. Señores, is everything okay? Vámonos, we go closer. Please, be careful with your step.
Các bạn, đây là Chichen Itza, là một trong cái kỳ quan của thế giới ở thành phố Yucatan, Mexico. This is Chichen Itza, one of the world wonders. Please join me today to explore the Chichen Itza, the wonder of the world.
Señores, please, listen.
Wow. It's an echo, right?
Can you hear it?
Yes, yes.
What is that? You need Mayan blood, sir.
Yeah. But I'm Asian.
You just, yeah, you're half Mayan, right?
Yeah.
Of course. No, what is that? It's the echo, huh? It's the acoustic. When we clap, the sound gets to the main chamber and you can hear the echo. But
Đây là cái ông này, ổng ví
But
dụ
sounds
ổng
like
vỗ
what?
tay, và khi cái vỗ tay thì nó
Like-
dội lên
like a
trên
bird.
cái
Which
ô ở
bird?
trên đó đó các bạn, có cái tiếng dội từ trên đó.
the Quetzal bird. Remember that I mentioned on board the bus that people from the upper classes, they used to use these really big headdresses using the feathers of the Quetzal. This is a little image of one of them. So, but this that I'm showing you here, it's not, well, it is a bill from where?
Guatemala.
Guatemala. Remember, people from Guatemala, they are Mayan descendants as well. We don't only have Mayas in Mexico. We also got in Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. 260,000 square miles. That is the whole Mayan territory. So,
Who's that guy from?
this guy, I don't know. I don't have a clue. Presidente de la República, José María Orellana, President of Guatemala, 1921-1926. Okay. So people from Guatemala, they named their money after the bird, un quetzal, one quetzal. According to acoustic experts, they came with the National Geographic Society, that you hear, it is 95% similar of how the bird sings. Did the Maya know about acoustics? Did the Maya do that on purpose? We don't know. Huh? In order to say something like that, you need evidence. We don't have it. But what we can assure you, according with those acoustic experts, 95% similar of how the bird sings. So, you make your own conclusion about that. Okay? Señores, this way, the structure, huh? This is the pyramid of Kukulkan or El Castillo. None of them are the original name. El Castillo, it was a name given by the conquistadores. When they arrived to this area, they saw that, and it seemed like a castillo, like a castle to them. That's why they named it El Castillo. This is not a castle, okay? Castles in Europe, not in here. And the other name, it's the name given by the archaeologists, by the experts. The Pyramid Temple of Kukulkan, because it has the pyramidal shape, and then we have a temple on top, okay? So, lots of different structures in many parts of the Mayan area, they were built like that. Pyramidal shape, and then a temple on the top.
What's the reason they stopped us climbing up there in 2008?
They say that we were ruining the ruins.
Oh.
Every time you step on those steps, you're creating vibration and you're cracking little by little, bit by bit, the structure.
But nobody fall down and any injury.
That is another reason we got some accidents, some people honoring, worshiping the gods with their lives.
Oh,
They fell.
They fell down.
Yeah,
That's the reason.
and also some other people that used to go up and say, Diego and Maria were here 2000 and something.
Oh, they wrote on there.
So Maria is your
So-
girlfriend or wife?
What is it?
Maria is your girlfriend or wife?
No, it's Lourdes, but it's a previous one.
Say it
91 per 4, 364 plus the temple on top, 365 the days of the solar year. And we also got the head of Kukulkan. That is the feather snake god. Can you see the head of the snake right here with the mouth open? We got it twice. One to the right hand side, one to the left. So that is Kukulkan, feather serpent god, the most important god for the people of Chichen Itza. We're gonna see several representations
So two-headed
of
or
that god.
Two-headed?
No.
Okay,
It's just one head. It's feather serpent god. But it's only one. They put it twice, but it's
So,
just
how many steps you say again?
91 steps
91
on each
steps.
side.
Oh, 91.
4 sides, that makes 364. Plus the temple on top, it is 365. We also can see the wooden door in there. Can you see it? That is the one that used to give us access to the inner temple. Because the Mayas used to do this. They used to build on top of the old buildings new ones. Okay, so sometimes the Mayas used to do that. Construct one. When the cycle of that structure came to an end, they used to, let's say refurbish to put it new or construct another one on top of the old one. We can see a little graphic about that in here. You can see the big one and then the smaller one inside. So that used to give us access. We got some steps as well. And then when we get to the main temple of the inner structure, we found two things. A jaguar, red jaguar with the eyes made of jade, and also a chacmol. I want to show you what a chacmol is, the intermediary of the gods. We have known about this structure more than a century ago. They discovered that more than a century ago. But 8 years ago, using this kind of technology that we call LiDAR, that is like to make an X-ray to the structure, they discovered that we have an inner temple. In the inner temple, we have another structure inside. So we got 3 structures in one single place, and also we got an underground river. They found a cenote, a sinkhole, under the 3 structures.
I was going to ask you this.
What is it?
I was going to ask you, how do you know there's no other internal structure?
No, they do not know it. They haven't reached this. They use the technology,
X-ray and
but
stuff.
they haven't excavated.
Right.
Maybe if they excavate it, they get here and they use it, maybe they'll find a smaller one, because that's what they used to do. And here we got some explanations in Spanish, English, but this third column, this is Mayan language. But it's modern Mayan language, because remember, the Mayas used to use hieroglyphics in order to express whatever they wanted to say. After the conquest, the descendants of the Mayas, they made a way how to use the alphabet, the similar alphabet that we have in Spanish and English, in order to write down their own language. But that we call it modern Mayan language. Okay. Equinoxes. All these are also important, but these are equinoxes. What can we see in those days? at around 4:35 p.m. in those days, the sun gets to an angle where it lights up more the right-hand side of the structure. Can you see it is almost completely lighted to the right, and that is almost completely in the shade to the left? We have 9 platforms. Those platforms are going to project light and shade in form of triangles on the side of the staircase where you saw the wooden door. So on the side of the staircase, you're gonna see triangles that are forming the body of the snake, and then you can see the head of the snake with the mouth open. Triangles forming the body, and then you can see the head of the snake. That is the descendants of Kukulkan, the feather snake god, descended from heaven to earth, the days of equinoxes.
Even the serpent had form.
No? Kukulkan, feather serpent god. Why do we see triangles on the body of the snake? Remember that Kukulkan, it's a rattlesnake. Rattlesnake has a diamond back, but you can see the diamonds on the back of the rattlesnake. If you see the snake from here, let's say the snake is here, I can see the full diamonds. But if you see the snake from one side, like we're seeing it in this angle, you see the snake is in there, you're not going to see diamonds, you're going to see half of the diamond triangle. And that's what they are showing you here. Okay? Corner to us, it is this one in my board right here. So the sun rises perfectly aligned with that corner. Then the sun gets to the zenith, A structure creates no side shade because it was perfectly built to be aligned with those days. And then when the sun sets perfectly aligned with the steps where we were clapping first. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So, sun rises over there, aligned with that corner, like this. Sun is here. Then the sun gets to the zenith. Structure creates no side shade. And then when the sun sets perfectly aligned with those steps from
So
that
it's
side.
not 180 degrees.
What is it?
Not from this corner to that corner. But
No,
this
the
corner.
opposite side. Yeah, the opposite side. So, this is the combination of mathematics, engineering, architecture, astronomy, astrology. The minds were crazy. Okay. Señores, everything all right? Vamos. Señores, in here you can see another chacmol, unfortunately not in its best condition, but still you can see how he's kind of laying on his back, legs together, the arms to the sides, also trying to hold a plate. That is where they used to put the offerings to the gods. And behind, you can see the head of the snake, again, Kukulkan, feather serpent god. We're going to see another representation on this side with the full body. Of a stucco painted mostly in those red and blue colors. This platform, it is named the platform of Venus, where we can see the representation of that planet. Over here, on this quadrangle, you can see circles on the middle part. Can you see the circles? Then you can see the points of a star. You can see the upper part, lower part, the one to the left, that like this, and the circles, that's the representation of Venus, the morning star. Also, we can see upper part to the right hand side, the head of the snake, and then to the left hand side, its body. You can see the body of the snake doing this, all full of feathers. And then what you see to the left hand side with some remains of red color, it is the rattle. Because Kukulkan was a rattlesnake. Kukulkan feathers. Señores, this way please. Hola, hola, hola.
Hola, hola. Hola. Ngài biết đây là cái sân vận động của cái gia tộc Đền Mayan hồi xưa họ chơi với nhau, và cái vòng tròn ở trên đây đó các bạn, cái vòng tròn cao ở trên này nè là cái vòng tròn mà họ phải đá cái trái banh vào cái vòng tròn này nè, rất là cao ở trên này nè, mà không hiểu sao họ có thể họ đá lên cao dữ vậy ha, nó giống như là mình chơi basketball sau này vậy đó.
Has one knee on the ground and the other one flexed. Can you see it? He is with an arm like that. If you go to the upper part, you're gonna find something in the chest that looks like a face. It's not his head. He has it on the chest. You go up, you find part of the neck. After the neck, no head. Blood strings come out and turn into snakes. Can you see the snakes? Right here.
See the snakes on top? That's the blood turning
Yeah.
snakes. That's his neck.
Blood strings come out and then turn into snakes. All of that.
And this guy has a blade on the right.
Let me show you in the opposite side. So that is probably the winner. And in here, this guy, he is in this position. You can see the eye socket, the nose, the mouth. He's facing away. He's like this. Headdress, triangle. It's a knife. He's holding something else on the back part of its body. Right there.
The head.
The head.
Oh,
The head of the beheaded player. Can you see it?
The winner's head.
So
Very morbid.
that is the scene of the execution that is repeated 6 times. 2 in here, 2 on the middle part, 2 on the opposite side. People from the upper classes, they used to observe the game from there, also from there, and we have another one to the left-hand side. Can you see? Other people, they used to go up in order to observe the game from up there. On the
Và nhìn từ phía bên này á, thì các bạn thấy á, phía bên cái cầu thang bên này á, sau bao nhiêu năm thì những cái hòn đá nó bị rơi rớt xuống. Và hồi xưa á, thì có nhiều người họ tới đây họ lấy cái đá này và về họ xây cất cái nhà thờ của họ. Cho nên ở đây nó có một cái nhà thờ làm ra bằng những cái đá này nè các bạn. This is one of the ruined stairs that they leave for you, so you can see how times damage the stairs. But years ago, there's a church nearby. They took this rock and they built into a church. So in this town, they have a church that built from these rocks. And see how ruined the stair it is. All 4 sides are like this, but the other 2 sides, they retouching it, so you can see the difference between the old and the new. Like this side is an old side. Từ những nhiều năm trước thì những cái đá này nó bị người ta lấy đi để xây những cái nhà thờ. Cho nên phía bên này là phía bên đã bị đá người ta lấy đi nè, mất hết một mớ rồi nè. Và sau thời gian á, thì vì ngành du lịch thì người ta phải làm lại phía bên này cho nó đàng hoàng, nhìn nó đẹp đẽ hơn để cho có ngành du lịch nè. So this side is the side that they retouching it, so you can see how it looks before they took the rocks away. You see the two sides are so different. Đó, hai bên khác biệt các bạn ha. Ở bên này á, ở bên này là bên bị mắc cắp nè, bên này là bên vừa làm sau này lại nè. This is the side they retouching it, and that's the side long time ago people stole the rock away. So let me get closer for you to see how damaged the stair was. Nè, em chiếu gần cho các bạn xem những cái hòn đá họ đã lấy ra nè. Nhìn sau thời gian nó bị gỡ đi. Đây, phía bên này là phía bên họ bị gỡ đi nè. 4 góc đều bị gỡ đi như vậy hết đó các bạn. Nhưng mà sau này họ làm lại đàng hoàng lại thôi. All four corners are taking out all the rocks like this. All four corners. And let's go to the other side and see the new one. So this side is a new one. The one that they retouching it for a better look for tourists to see the difference between old and new. Đó, cái phía bên này là phía bên làm lại sau này các bạn ha, để mình thấy giữa cái mới và cái cũ nó như thế nào. That's the head of the snake up there too. Đây cũng có hai cái đầu con rắn này các bạn. Các bạn, hôm nay mình đã đi tham quan Chichen Itza ở Mexico rồi nha các bạn ha. Cảm ơn các bạn đã cùng em đi tham quan Chichen Itza hôm nay. This is the end of my Chichen Itza tours. I hope you enjoyed it. Chichen Itza is in Mexico. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.